Hey guys, welcome to RNerd7. So today we're going to be talking about why the church keeps failing and the reasons why the church keeps failing. Now this is important because the church does have an actual purpose and an actual focus on this earth. And that focus is Jesus Christ sharing the gospel and discipling those that have believed in Jesus. But what's happening is that as a church, we have become distracted by a lot of other things. We have become distracted from our focus, and we've allowed all these shiny objects that are coming up in this era distract us from the focus that we should be having, which is Jesus and the study of Scripture. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does all of this have to do with Mario and Peach? Well, if you've played any of the Mario game, there's one central plot in all of this, and that is that Peach keeps on getting kidnapped by Bowser, right? So let's ask ourselves the question, why is it that Peach keeps on getting kidnapped? Well, if we look at all of these games, we'll notice that the reason why this is because someone is always getting distracted. Sometimes Peach is getting distracted, other times Mario's getting distracted, sometimes whoever is with her at the time has become distracted in some way, shape, or form. Now this reminds me of the church because we ourselves, as the church of Christ, are letting ourselves get distracted by all of these shiny objects. We have replaced the truth of Scripture for celebrity pastors and concerts. No one wants to hear the truth of Scripture anymore. It's like we're allergic to hearing from God. We have lazy pastors that will only give you surface level messages and would rather give you a show than teach their congregation true Scripture. And we as the congregation, right, people that are part of these churches are so distracted that they're not picking up on this. The example that we have of the church in the Bible is a church that reads Scripture. We have plenty of examples of leaders being held accountable for their actions by the church. We even see an example of the church of Berea holding Paul accountable for everything that he is saying. The Scripture tells us that day in and day out, they read the Scriptures and confirmed that what he was saying was correct. Now, let me ask you this. When was the last time that you yourself, after the sermon on Sunday, went back home and confirmed that everything that your pastor said on that Sunday was according to Scripture? And I guarantee you that most of you are not doing this today. And that's the problem, guys. We have to get back to a love of Scripture. We have to give up all these second-hand messages that we're getting. We have to go back to a love for Scripture. We have to go back to reading our Bibles and confirming that what we're hearing on Sunday or what we're hearing from people is according to Scripture. Alright guys, that's all that I had for you today. I hope that this was helpful. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe in order to help this channel grow. If you want to check out some other videos, check out some of the ones that I have here for you. As always, remember, we must persevere.